Hi, thank you for clicking on my video. I've been really busy doing this junk art journal thing, kind of obsessively, and I haven't had really time for much anything else. I haven't been doing too many videos either because I just haven't been happy the way they've come out. I'll make a video and delete it. Well, maybe I'm just trying too hard. I don't know. So, if you're seeing this, then I'm happy with it. At least it's okay. This started out to be my first junk journal ever. And I made a book cover, all pretty, and it painted the back of it. Yeah. And now it has actually broken one. I used this clear, thick elastic that you use for doing jewelry. I have 5 signatures that I threw together, and by throwing together, I mean really just kind of, I didn't even count the pages in it. They're all different, and I made it like this so I'd be able to take them out and put them back in to work on it, but I'm not going to be able to put these back in here anymore. It has outgrown my cover. I'm going to have to do something else with it, and this one just snapped completely. I might have to just cut off both covers, but then one of them is really flimsy and the other one's not, so I don't know. So I'm just going to show you guys what I've been up to and how I work on them. Let's see, 5 signatures. This is a little one. Let's start with that. I really like this picture. I got this from a cat magazine. The guy reminded me of my son. Kind of looks like him. And it came with the little hearts. And I put the bestie on there and these hearts. Now, a lot of these pictures I glued down with a glue stick. This is what's happening now. Everything I glued down with a glue stick is coming apart. So I've been going back over things and re-gluing them down. So no more glue sticks for me. I'm done with that. This is junk mail envelope, and this is a stamp of birds and a little cat I put in there, and this is like an abstract-y thing. Guards of Buddhist scriptures with cats. Now you can tell I like cats. A lot of cats. Oh, I found this $1 million in the trash at work. I thought it'd be a little cute on my journal. So I glued him right there in a little pocket here. This is a project sheet. I blacked out this and just left the gears. Still got a lot of stuff to do with. This kitty cat. Portrait of two sisters by Jean-Baptiste Claude Richard. I hope I said that right. And I've just been working mostly on backgrounds, trying to cover each page with something. Kind of loosely going on the journaling by 5s that Shannon Green does. She influenced me a lot with this. Pretty much to have the freedom to do what I want and not care to carry on a theme or be particularly neat or whatever. It's for me. I'll do what makes me happy, and I'll learn a lot along the way. So, Marie Antoinette on a plate. Cat calendar cutouts and flowers. This is a napkin calendar. I even made a notepad, and I don't write. I really don't write much. I don't write notes. If I write any notes at all, it's going to be directly on my wall calendar to remind me. Really like the way this came out. It's just threw some paint on here, kind of smushed it around with water and some misty stuff. This was an attempt at jelly printing on a silicone mat. And I added some distressing and made a little pocket here. This is a work in progress. The tail. And then the cats. And I got to do something around the tail. So, oh, and I liked this guy. He was in a medical magazine that I found at the doctor's office. I just thought his brain was like really, you know, out there. And this is painting papers. Painting papers that I doodled on top. These are from a little novel. A paperback novel, and what I did was I glued 2 pages together to make them nice and stiff, and attached another 2 pages with masking tape, with masking tape to make a signature. So that came out pretty good, and I just kind of threw paint on it. And Chanel, this I just painted it all black, did some stenciling, finally found a white gel pen that works, and I just had to doodle all over it because I was so excited. And let me see, do I have, if you're struggling to find a gel pen that works, I found one. Got it at Hobby Lobby. Here it is. I left these in the package so you'd see. Jelly Roll. And it's 3 pens. Ice Cream Smooth Jelly Roll. At Hobby Lobby. And they're $4.99. Oh, and they have a YouTube thing. Sakura Color Products. Interesting. I'm going to have to look them up. Sakura of America. Jelly Roll. Works really well. I'm catching a cold and my throat is just awful. So you might hear a lot of coughing. Sorry about that. This is a work in progress. I'm doodling over a painty page. This is the other half of the junk envelope. Haven't done anything with that. I like this picture. It's all black and white. Eat it up, meow. And that's one signature. Okay, this is another one. And I did this on the cover. And this is tissue paper torn and glued on top of that. I was doing good until now. Okay. And then this project sheet. Oh, and there goes my little setup is falling apart. Okay, this project sheet, and had this picture of the little bulldog and these little white lines, and I just painted around it and extended the white lines because I could. Painty paper. This is an envelope, and he's better gluing, or pocket envelope. Little bird on a stick. Painty paper. This is just something I stuck on here from a book where I had a lot of illustrated things. I'm not too crazy. I've been having trouble trying to figure out how to glue things down better with the Mod Podge. This girl, I have a video how I painted her. I painted her separately. When I want to do something like this, I'd rather do it separately and then glue it on top of my book and not do it on the book because it gets weird. And some more painting papers, butterflies. This, I need a lot of work on that. And this is one of those things with the glue stick, and it's starting to come undone. This is my favorite one of this book. And I just kind of went on the Princess and the Frog theme. And it just happened that way. I didn't plan it. I put this girl on here first. And then I found, while I was looking through all my little scraps that I cut out, I found a little frog. So I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cute? And then I found these little lilies and then these flowers. So she's like in a pond and she's blowing kisses at him. Yeah, he just stays a frog though. He's not really a prince, but that's another story. This needs something on top. Now this, I used fabric spray paint. And fabric spray paint is sticky. I don't know why. Maybe it needs to be heat set. I'm not sure. I like the look, but I don't like the sticky part. Well, probably Mod Podge over it or something. I don't know. Painty papers. Oh, this cat's so cute. Yeah, I got a big Sam too. And this is a bunch of M&Ms. Looks like they're at the library. I don't know. They all have towels. I don't know what the... Oh, they took off their clothes. Okay. Never mind. They're not towels. They're shirts. Took their shirts off so they can see all chocolate. And that's just a picture. Ariana Grande with a big ring on her head on top of painting paper. This is a picture of a collage that I found in a magazine. Stuck it on there. And that's this signature. And then this is one of my fatties. And this is the cover. Kind of reminds me of graffiti. Graffiti. Now I can't say the word right. Graffiti. Anyways, it's just a bunch of stuff I threw together, and I used those paint writers, which is these right here, Brie Reese paint writers. Oh, this thing does not want to stay out. I'll have to tape it better. Okay, you gotta stay out the way. Okay, I have my cord, and sorry about all the shakiness. My camera, which is my phone, is strapped up there on the arm of my lamp. So whenever my table moves, my camera moves. And y'all get the earthquake effect. Until I can earn a little bit more money, maybe I can have a better setup. So for now, sorry about the moving. J-Lo. I really love this picture of J-Lo. I like the color of the color of her shirt, and the original picture had a blue background, and you can see part of that through her hair. So I painted it all blue, and I'm still searching for the perfect picture of sushi to put here. I haven't found it yet because she's got her chopsticks in her mouth. Nothing here, nothing here. This I just put a strip from a magazine I found. This I'm working on that, work in progress. This one's pretty much done. This is a work of art that I cut out of a book and stuck it on an old book page and paper, and it's nice and thick and painty. This is my Frida Kahlo. Is it Kahlo? Kahlo? Or Cole? I always said Cole, and I think it's Kahlo. Kahlo. Or maybe it's Nalo. I think it's Kahlo. I'm going to go with Frida Kahlo. Anyway, I love my Frida. She's so cute. With her unibrow. This is a collage that I put together, that I painted from painting papers. Cut them out and glued them, collaged it. And this word believe, I think it's the only word in this whole thing. And I got that from a swap. I really need words. I don't have any words. This I copied pretty much from a calendar that I have that's real pretty, and I kind of copied a design. It's not exactly the same, but pretty close. I just like the look. You learn a lot by copying. As long as you don't try to sell it as your own, you know, it's pretty good. It's okay. That's my mermaid. This is some painty paper that I doodled a little bit on top of. This is a little bit stuck together because I Mod Podged on top of it. I like to Mod Podge on top of background because it becomes a lot easier to write and draw on. For example, let's see. I got markers here. Markers up the wazoo. Just like some of these. This blue one might work good on here since it's got yellows and look how nice this writes on top of Mod Podge. Of course, it's matte Mod Podge. And all I'm doing is following the outline of this smear. Just a smear. And I think what I did here, and I don't remember exactly. I believe I have so many different brands of paints because I buy them when they're clearance. So I end up with a really hot, crazy collection of different brand names. I think these are dilution paints. And what I did was spray the paper wet and tried to smear them like watercolors. And it turned out pretty cool. I like that, like this. And here's another line. I'm just trying to find the lines that they're in. I don't know if you can hear that music in the background. That's my mom listening or watching TV. Yeah. Very easy to use. Now this is Faber-Castell Pitt pen. But you could take a Sharpie and it works just as great. Look at that. No problems at all. I have spent so much money binding pens, paint pens, all kind of pens that I can draw on top of art. And then I discovered another YouTuber who swears up and down by using Mod Podge. So I tried it, and guess what? It works. Because I use Mod Podge anyway for a lot of stuff. But it creates a great clear gesso type of thing. And you have, because it's, well, on this is not smearable. This is, Sharpies are alcohol inks. The Pitt pens are India ink base. And these, although they're permanent, you have a little time to smear them. See? With the Mod Podge on here, it gives you a little window of smearability before it dries. Oh, my stomach just growled. I hope you guys didn't hear that. But I like that. So, Mod Podge your backgrounds, and you can doodle on top. Really easy. Okay, let's see. This page, all I did was stick some clear, it's what is it? It's washi tape. Some washi tape that I got at Hobby Lobby for clearance. And I guess it's the kind, you're supposed to color it before you put it down. I don't know, but I like it the way it is. So I haven't really done much anything else. And then I just stuck this. This is just stuck on here. Postcard from a swap. This is just covered with a page. This is a picture from a magazine, and what I did was I really liked the picture, and it was a big spread with no words or advertisements or anything written on it. And what I did, I colored on top of it using these pens. Now, I've had these pens for about 100 years. I got them way back in the day when my son was little and I just started scrapbooking. And what you do is you take the reason for them, you take a black and white picture and you can add color to the photograph with these pens. They're very soft, like a watercolor effect. They work great on shiny, smooth pages like magazine papers. And I added color to this. Although the picture originally had color, it was very bland. It was mostly white and gray. So I just added a little bit more pink and some lavenders in there. And these pens are called spot pen, hand coloring pens. And I don't know anything else about them. They're just called spot pens. And they're made by spot pens. That's all. And they're so old and they still work so well. And here we have Marie Antoinette. I found this one in a magazine from my mom, and I had a long page for this one, and all this here was a big title and stuff, and I wanted to cover it. So I covered it with a painty paper that I had, and drop paint paper. And this is drop paint paper. Oops, I hit the camera. Sorry. This is drop paint paper. Can you see me now? Wow. Sorry about that. Now, you guys, if you watch my other videos, you know that I don't know how to edit. And I'm really not interested in learning how. I hate learning technical stuff. So if you get bored, just fast forward. Okay? Alright. You know, I've seen some really long videos out there. Mine not even half that long. So back to Marie Antoinette. Yes, Marie Antoinette happens to be my middle paper, the middle of the signature. So she's been getting a lot of wear and tear, poor thing. And I need to go back over her edges a little bit. But maybe put something here on this side. I don't know. And then on this side, I got another cat. I love this picture of him licking his chops. So what I did was I was like thinking about the little bird, eating a little bird. And this was an advertisement. And I cut it up in pieces and just spread it out. But it was cool like that. This is a painting I cut out of an art book. And here we have a cat with Mona Lisa. This is just a painted page. Ready for something to go on top. Not yet sure what. This is another doodle background pagey kind of thing. Art magazine, art book cut out, stuck on here. Watch face. I really like this page. It's very soothing. It seems like it needs something else, but I'm not sure what. I might paint the background a little bit. Maybe darken it up. Just to bring these objects forward. But I like just the white, gray, and little bits of gold. And this is makeup bottles that go well with that. This is some crazy painty pages. And I put this yesterday, but it got something on it. I'm not sure. But it's just some legs. It's the legs of a man and a woman sitting in an airline seat. It's from a travel magazine. Then I found this picture from a very, very old magazine from the 70s that my mom had. And I just love this picture. It reminds me of Sophia Loren. So I covered the back with old book pages and then put her on there. And then this is just not much anything here. Just covered on one end with something, with just a collage, put book pages, teared up pieces of book pages. Drinking water. Okay. This is a painting page. This one came out so cute. I really like this painting page. And of course, this is already Mod Podged on top. So I'm ready to doodle on top of it. Let's see. I had all my pens. Sometimes I can't find all my pens. I've been throwing some away. They just don't work anymore. This Micron works really well with this, and I love this tip, which is a 0.08. It's nice and thick. And this one's, yeah, it's working. And I'm just going over some shapes. I like to make my painted papers with a lot of bright colors. And I don't put too much black on initially at the beginning of the paper. So I could do this. I could just... This pen's getting a little old. But it makes things really easy when... with the Mod Podge on top. And I used a matte Mod Podge. The gloss, I don't think the gloss would work quite as well. If you want the gloss look, the gloss finish, I would suggest you wait till you're completely finished with everything and then go over it and gloss it. So, pens work great on Mod Podge. And this is like one of the masters, old masters. I don't know who that lady is, but she's surrounded by dead babies with wings. And this, the background was a picture from an art book, and it had these little, I don't know what you call them, thistles or marigolds. So I extended it down here, and I drew some right here to match. And that's this signature. So that's signature number 3. Got two more to go. Let me pick this up. This is out of the way. This one, this is the cover. Some of you guys seen this already. I had it in my other video. I went with a dark yellow, but a sunny dark yellow, and just made some splashy things to make roses, and I went over them with pins and other stuff, and then glued a bird and a butterfly, and that's my cover. Nothing here but background painty papers. This I really like this picture. It's just the colors of it, even though it's supposed to be Easter, but I just love the colors. Still got a lot more stuff to do on that. Painty paper. Oh yeah, here's a bird with a bug in his mouth. Now I need to do something around him to make him pop. Just glued that in there. Red Baron. I had a pizza box that I cut they had 2 of these on the box, and I cut them out. I really like the shape of it, and then the Red Baron right there, and I used it to add it to a page, and you can see the back. I glued some paper, just some scrapbook paper to the back of it. And this is a collage of book papers, book pages, dirty paper towels. Not really dirty, but I had used these paper towels to stain, like coffee stain and tea stain some papers, just to age them, and they come out really cool. So I glued that down. And the purple is some painty papers that I had. This little bird is so cute. Yeah. And this is a paddle. I call it a paddle, but I got this from Lori Marie Jenkins. She did something not like this, but actually, yeah, it was like this, but I did it my own thing with it. And they were really cute. She did them with the Haagen-Dazs ice cream sticks. I don't have those. I just have regular ice cream sticks, popsicle sticks. Hers just look better because they're, well, I just think it's a cute idea. Make a little paddle. And this is a pocket, and I stuck it here. Oh, and here, this is another paddle. I forgot where this one goes. I took it out because I was working on the signature, and I was making it lumpy. But that's the earth. I just thought that was cute. And this is very Victorian looking and kind of old. And this is from a book page that I have of poems. This is something that I just kind of put together. Still needs some work on it. Maybe I was thinking about maybe doing a little bee or some butterflies or bugs. I don't know. Nothing here. Nothing here. Painty paper. This is a nice one I have. I've painted this girl, and to make this page kind of go together, I used this is a napkin, and I added this gold and brown colors to kind of get it all together, and glued these little flowers on here. So this was a Marie Antoinette's lover, and that's their love letter. And this is a little sonnet from a book. And this is an envelope. Painty paper. Painty paper. Now this, I had glued this down on top of here with a glue stick, and it all completely came off. So I went ahead and taped it down on each side and decided to keep both sides because I kind of liked the back of it anyway, so I kept that. And I antiqued it, and it made this weird stained look because of all the glue that was stuck on there. Yeah. I need to do something with this page. It's kind of boring. It's just her on there, and I'll do something with the edges. And this is like a little snippet of a story by Thomas Hardy. More painty paper. This is a junk mail envelope. Geico commercial, green apples. This was a tag that came with some shoes that I bought at Walmart. And I covered the tag with scrap of paper, and then I realized it looks like a toilet seat cover. Boop, 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 boop. Oh well, I thought it was cute. My little kitty, he needs something underneath so it's not floating on air. And I think that's it for this. I don't have nothing here, just painty papers. Still working on that. Painty papers. Okay, I got one more signature, and that's it. And the back of this one, I had this fabric. I always thought it was so pretty. I bought this fabric about 100 years ago at Hancock's. I've never been able to find it again. I bought like half, maybe a yard. I think I made a pillow out of it and had a little bit of scrap left. I wish I would have bought more because it's beautiful. I've never been able to find it again. Front part painty papers. This I still have to work on. This is a project sheet that I used in my signatures. And this is, I got this from the beauty shop my sister works at. It's a pamphlet about this brand of beauty products. Just here I am scribbling with my brand new white gel pen. Nothing here. I just painted this paper to cover it because I was tired of looking at it. This girl needs something under her neck. I'm going to find something to put on her neck because her head is just floating. This was a painting paper that I doodled on top of, and I'm still adding stuff to. I think it's pretty cool. Little bird floating. Miss Thing. I call her Miss Thing. Someone offered to buy her until I explained to her she wasn't on a canvas, that she was in a junk journal. But the lady bought something else, so that was nice. This I painted on a peel and stick paint sample. And I have a video of those too. That's just gessos, a couple of squirrels. This is also a postcard that I got in a swap. I just put a painting paper behind there. Magazine cutouts. This girl's really nice. This is my middle signature. And of course, because she's in the middle, she's getting a lot of wear and tear. She's real pretty. I need something for her. I want to get some lace maybe and put it right here on the edge or something. I'm not sure yet. When I see it, I'll put it up. Katharine Hepburn. Here's Marie Antoinette again. This cat is a stamp, and I stamped it on just some drawing paper, and my mom colored it. She likes to color those adult books. This is a jewel that I cut out of a magazine, and I made that. It's okay. And this girl had this. I like this girl because I like the colors of her dress, which were really wild, and it went with that stuff. The only thing she's wearing socks. It's like, girl, why you be wearing socks? This is my Mentos girl, and the top of her head is from a cat. And this is this comes from a case of Mentos where I work at. We get the cases of the candy, but we don't use the boxes because we have the wraps to put them in. So the boxes go in the trash, and sometimes I bring some home because I just like the, you know, I like the art on them. They're so cool. Like this is for the baby bottle pop candy, and probably gonna use that. I just think the art on them is pretty cool. I think it's colorful. And I also picked this one up, the Sandy's Keebler elves. I just like the elf. There's an elf here, this one here, and I can cut. Now I have 4 elves I can cut out. I don't think I cut anything else out. A little elf is so cute. It's funny where you can find stuff to glue. Just stuff to glue. Like I said, these are not, I'm not going with a theme here or anything. It's just a fun book. My mom asked me, what you gonna do with that? I said, I don't know. Put it on the coffee table. Everybody can look at it. Don't you want to sell it? Like, I don't see how I could sell this. It's like, it's crazy. There's so much involved. I could never get enough money for the time I spent on this. I still got to put a lot of stuff. Now, this one almost completely came out because I had used a glue stick and I glued it back down with Mod Podge. And on this side, it's got the watch. The watch, and it wraps around here. You got the girls and the little kitty right there. And I need to go around this little kitty. See it? This girl was, this whole picture was just everything white. So I painted the background blue and traced her. The kitties are looking at something. Not sure yet what they're looking at, but it's right here. So when I find it, I'm going to stick it right there. Could be looking at the earth. That would have been cute right there, the earth. Okay, this is a postcard that came in a art magazine. In an art magazine that I had years ago. And this is some backdrop, paint drop papers that I doodled on. Same here. And this I added, ta-da, another Red Baron thing. And these are fingernails. I just thought it looked good with the fingernails. And then I have all this white specks. Something must have got stuck on here. I think it was this page. So I just need to go back over here and paint this black. Probably do some other stuff. And this is the other side of the painting page. This one came out really cool and all. I just ripped stuff up and glued it down. It has magazine pieces and painty paper pieces, and this is one of those paint sample, peel and stick paint samples. And that's it. That's my 5 signatures. When I'm done, I'm thinking about just putting all this together, making one book, sewing it to something else. And it's going to have the back binding is going to have to be this thick. I mean, that's huge. Because it's an uneven number. It's not like I could divide it in half. So, I'm going to figure out a way. Just so I can display it. But I think if I display it, it's just going to be like this. Sitting on my coffee table. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please press that subscription button. Let me know how you like the video. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why. Okay. And I'll see you soon with another one. Thanks for watching.